Welcome to this month, June's episode of Winry's Whimsical One Shot. We are playing Ironbound with its creator, GM Grimwood or Dave. Hopefully, we're going to have a wonderful time here. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. I'm really excited to play. Dave, take it away.
All right, so we're going to basically start you guys off. You guys have all got letters, official letters, on nice velvet paper that said the Queen would like to see you. And you're with the smell of floral coming from these letters, it's very well assumed that the Summer Queen, would like to talk to you. So you guys go to a big tall building that has a park next to it, and it's this big skyscraper. It's very metallic, very harsh. You go in, you go to the front desk, and they say, "Yeah, the Queen wants to see you. Here, follow us." And they open up to these two giant wooden doors. They have intricate designs on them, and as they open up, you feel this humidity and heat hit your face. As you step forward, you step into a beautiful greenhouse with lush plants everywhere. As you enter, the doors shut, and as the person who was leading you in says, "Just continue forward, you will find her." And the doors shut behind you. These intricate doors make a big thunk as they shut. And ahead of you, you see basically a giant garden in front of you. Um, you guys should have full access to move your characters. Um,
Ooh. Yes. Oh, look at that. You went all out. We got the fog of war.
we do have Fog of War.
Flowers in here, recognizable things we know.
No, some of them yes, some of them no. They definitely all smell very pretty and delicious and gorgeous. Um,
What's in the fountain?
the fountain is just green water. It's not even blue. It's like an emerald green water. Um, as you guys get closer to the center, you hear you basically see a fairly large spider approach you, and the spider is very large and menacing, and it clitters at you, and in your heads you hear, "Please follow us this way. The council is waiting."
Mind spiders.
And it leads you
Visible
forward.
shivers.
Yeah.
Is it morning, afternoon? I'm sorry, I didn't hear that part.
Say what?
Is it morning or afternoon or
It's mid-afternoon, let's say.
good afternoon?
I'm gonna get rid of that part because it's blocking more things than it is worth. All right. As you approach, you see this lush throne room almost made of vines, and sitting in the center, you have a woman wearing this dress that seems to be made out of vines, and she says to you, "Good day. Please, I have something I must gravely talk to you." And she says, "You were all chosen because I was told you were the best thieves around. You have more capabilities than most of securing things that I need. I need a gem that is being held at the casino. It was taken from me, and I want it back. I will give you whatever you need to get it done."
What size of gem are we talking about?
The gem is the size of a chicken, a duck egg. No bigger than a palm of your hand. It's very luscious red. It glimmers with a moonlight shine to it. It was taken from me by Veronica. Not necessarily. She is. How shall I put it? You guys call them demons in this world. It wasn't stolen per se, but I want it back. And my Fae kingdom cannot get involved with demons. So I'm looking to outsource this contract to you all. I do have blueprints of her location, if you want.
That would be
We
helpful.
definitely want that.
Do you know where the gem is being held now?
It's being held in her vault. That's all I know.
Do you know what kind of
Do you know what
security
kind of
she
protection?
has?
She has top of the line. It is run as a casino, as a business. So it's got some of the top of the line security, cameras, thermal sensors.
Anything beyond mundane security?
Not that I know of, but I would not put it past her.
Is it a typical casino with entertainment as well as table games and slots?
Absolutely. And with that, she waves to a small little goblin that is has only one shoe on, and she looks at the goblin and says, "Me, please give them the layout of the thing." And me says, "Me will do it, but me's not happy about it." And me reaches down into his vest and he pulls out this tablet and he hands over the tablet to whoever wants to take it.
Step forward and grab it.
The tablet is your average 10-inch tablet, but as soon as you turn it on, a blueprint of the floor plan will appear. And if you guys go into the journal section, you should have access to blueprints. I can show it to you guys too if you would like.
Yeah.
Okay. So
So
it's
you
the ground floor and
have
basement.
a ground floor and
And we
basement.
can pop that out.
And on the second floor, you have a VIP section, and that VIP section sits on top of the. You can see where the columns match, and it sits on those columns. So it's like you can see the dance floor through the VIP section. And the VIP section can look at the fighting ring and stuff like that.
Sorry, just making sure I understand. The second floor
Sure.
is the one at the top, or no?
So yeah, so
The
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 one
VI
on the
port.
top, on the second floor in VIP, the VIP is the one on the top, and that kind of shifts down and sits where the columns are, just above the fighting ring.
And same for the ground floor and basement.
The
It looks
ground
like the
floor and
ground floor
basement,
has all the tables and the basement does not.
yes.
Okay.
The basement's on the top, and then the ground floor is the lobby or ground floor is on the bottom.
Does the
There are
basement have
entrances. So because you have blueprints, I will tell you there's an entrance. There's an elevator down to the basement on the left-hand side of the ground floor. that you can see. There's a main entrance where most people enter, and those seem to be and there's a back entrance on the ground floor that appears where workers enter. So those are your three entry ways, normal entry ways into the.
What is what looks like tables and a bar on the right-hand side of the basement?
That is the employee lounge.
Okay. And where is this vault?
Right beneath the employee lounge, you will see a small little room that looks to be fairly sealed up.
Is it on the right-hand side in the corner?
It is on the right hand side. Correct.
Okay, the one with the thick walls, and it looks like it has like a
Yes.
green thing in the middle.
Yep.
Okay.
Are there beds in the basement?
There are. The
Are they like
basement
holding
has
cells or
4
people sleep there?
bedrooms. People do sleep there. Employees sleep there when they have dual shifts.
Oh,
There's a wine cellar, and a regular storage room, and then the electrical room, which handles all the generation of the power for the place.
what does the electrical room look like?
It's the center room in the on the basement.
Okay, with the one that looks like a whole bunch of little buttons,
Correct.
colored things. Okay. Are there backup generators, or is this all outside power?
No, it's all internal power, actually.
Oh, so it's not power from outside. There's power generators in the casino.
Correct. Yes. She's pretty careful that way.
What do
I
you
will
know
say-
about the location of like the thermal sensors and security cameras and such? Is that anywhere in the distance?
They're mostly around the entry points, and going into the employee areas, employee only areas, which is on the ground floor. It's behind the bar. Pretty much everything behind the bar except for the bathrooms area is employee only.
Okay.
The bathrooms and the coat closet are not employees. That is available to the public. There is a single elevator that leads up to all floors, right by the lobby. There are back stairwells in the employee lounge that lead to all the floor on the left-hand side of the map. There is a
Where's the
VIP
elevator? I'm sorry, I'm
elevator.
having a hard time finding it.
If you go to the ground floor on the lobby, there is. If you go to the north, it's right there. It's the first.
Right next to the entrance.
Yep. Let me do
Okay.
this.
Okay, I see it.
There is a VIP elevator that is in the employee area that they allow VIPs to use. It does require a code. I do have that code for you, and she hands you a code. The vault itself, I do not know the security of.
It looks like there is a security door prior to the vault as well. Is that correct?
To my knowledge, yes.
Um,
Cameras were already talked about.
How many people work there? And what kind of security does it have?
There are 26 guards. I know at least 4 of them are non-human.
Do you know what they are for
There are,
non-human?
I would assume, demon. There are 2 thugs that she has hired that maintain the casino and its falsehood. And I know for sure those 2 are demons. And she even gives you their names, which are Drake and Gillith Valorian.
Do you know the security company that the guards are working for?
They are internal hires, not
Okay.
contract.
Would it work? What kind of uniform do they have? And or do they all know each other on site?
They might not know each other on site. They tend to wear black uniforms with baseball caps.
So fairly blending in.
Correct.
Is that something that you could get a hold of?
With some effort, possibly, yes.
And the longer it takes until we can clash with the security would be better. I assume the security guards would have access to all the employee areas, the vault, and
I do know it does use card access, and we do not have one. But
The security uses card access, or the vault uses card access, or both?
They use, for locking doors, they use card access. So any doors that could be possibly locked might have card access.
What kind of uniform do the dealers wear, and how many are there?
The dealers wear a very tight red suit. There are essentially there could be 15 to 20 dealers on site at a time, including the people who take bets for the fights.
Do we know manufacturer of the vault or who installed it?
We do not, but I would expect it was probably Neotech Industries, if I had to make a guess.
Do I recognize that name, like just from the?
Oh, absolutely. It's kind of like the IBM of this world.
Okay. That one might not be an option.
Fighters, entertainers, stuff like that. Is fighting the main entertainment?
Fighting is the main entertainment, but they do have a singing stage that is used frequently.
Tell us more about the fights. What do they wear? How often are they scheduled? How many involved?
They're scheduled roughly 3 times a week, and they are between fighters that of a roster that she has handpicked herself. They typically fight in just boxers, boxer briefs, and except for there are 2 women that are fighters for her, and they tend to be a little bit more vicious than the rest.
any particular style, or just all no rules like MMA, boxing? Are there any?
If you go by official terms, there are rules, but on certain nights, there's definitely fights with no bar rules. Occasionally, once a month, they will have to replenish their fighters because quite a few of them don't make it. They have a beginners tournament to try to get a spot into the actual tournaments.
What are there any like security details that show up with the VIP? Any VIPs?
Typically, yes. Most VIPs will have security details. I myself have gone there with a group of security. Getting into the VIP section is not the easiest.
Why is that?
There's only a handful of people who have access, and they're pretty well known in the city. You have
So we
myself.
can imitate a VIP, but VIP guards with their VIP are allowed in.
They
Are they
are.
given any accesses, or
They are
just allowed
not
to
given
escort?
any access. Just allowed in for escort.
What about their weapons? Is a VIP escort?
What about their weapons? Typically, they don't allow them in the facility. That doesn't mean that the escorts don't get them in.
But nothing visual or loud.
Correct.
Is it same for the security guards? What kind of weapons do they have typically?
They do have pistols. They typically carry pistols and electrified batons. Oh, good questions. What are you thinking, Eric?
Wondering if there's any other ways to get in besides the obvious ones that are known about. Side doors, fire escapes, things like that.
Let's do this. Let's do our first roll of the day. Go ahead and open your character sheet and go to your mental and hit your mental check. It's going to be a TN 9.
Okay.
Let me fix that.
Is this for all of us or Eric only?
Nope, just Eric.
All right, so I'm just going
I want to see
roll.
if he's... Yep, you're going to hit roll. It's going to pop up a window that says, do you have a boon or bane to this?
Uh-huh.
This is a intelligence check. You probably, I think your character... Yeah, let's give your character a boon to this. So just collect the +1, so it's +1, and hit roll, and it will then pop up saying, what is your... this is your roll.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend any power points? Any points towards it?
No.
No, yeah. Just confirm. If you don't want to spend any points, just hit confirm.
Okay, yeah, I did. It rolled a 7 and a 2.
7 and a 2? Oh, you rolled a 7. Okay. I don't know why it rolled a 2.
It rolled
because
2
you
dice.
did boom.
It was a boon.
Okay.
So you think you might have found a way into the roof for a second, but then you notice that on the planogram, on the blueprint, there seems to be a electrified generator on the roof, and you think that might cause some problems.
That makes sense.
You could probably still use that if you could disable that generator.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Might have to think of a magical way to disable generator. Although disabling the generator might actually just be beneficial in and of itself.
Yeah, especially if it's the backup one.
Yeah. So that's actually good information with or without it being a successful way in.
Yeah. Is there any way I think we could get something out of Neotech Industries regarding the vault?
Go ahead and roll me a mental persuasion. You're going to. This is to see if you have any contacts at them at Neo.
Neotech.
It's just I'm gonna still put it at a 9 because of your character might or might not.
And that's just a check, correct?
Yeah, just to check. And it's mental. A failure. You have no contacts at Neotech.
So I should mention that one of my faults is, or one of my flaws is bad luck.
So, first critical failure. You have absolutely no contacts at Neotech. Like, you could call up customer service. So,
Customer service, how do we break into this vault? I'm asking for a friend.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically speaking.
now, you can hire NPCs. I'd be more than happy to get NPCs for you. So, if you wanted to hire a hacker, that is a possibility.
I think
Just
that
so you know.
I think it's probably a worthwhile cause.
I mean, it's not like we need to save our money, so. Hacker does sound like it would be a good thing to have.
Mm-hmm.
When you guys talk about money, the queen looks at you and says, "By the way, what would you like for compensation?" Now, mind you all, the Fae, when they make a deal, it's a deal. It's a Fae deal. And she's offering pretty much anything under the sun. So keep that in mind. She is the Fae Queen. A Fae Queen.
Well, I need a little bit of time to think on that.
Yeah, I'm mainly
I can have.
concerned with getting the job done. I mean, you could owe me a favor that I could cash in later.
I will do that. A favor can be done. Favor with the Summer Queen. That's a good favor to have.
That's pretty significant.
Yeah. It's a good chip to turn in one day.
That being said, couple things that she does note so that you guys can notate it is there is a band playing. It's an unusual band for the place. Tonight. On top of that, there is also a fight tonight.
And the fights are pre-booked by me, correct?
It is booked pretty closely to the chest because she wants to make sure there's no cheating. But she does give you a list of those fighters. So if you wanted to take care of one and make an opportunity, that would be an option.
It's actually a good thing too, because that means they're going to be pretty preoccupied with what's going on the floor with the fight.
That is true. And by the way, there will be bystanders on the map, but I didn't bother putting them on there because that's a lot of tokens to just not have around.
Yes, you definitely want to know the names of a couple fighters. Do any of them all resemble any of us? So we can say like, hey, I'm related to fighter X. He lost his really important something, and I went to go look for it.
She was
It's
able
Lucky
to pull
Charm.
up the names. If you want to do a Google search or a Zen, it's actually not called Google. It's part the internet's called Zen, and if you want to do a Zen sphere search, you could do that. It would be a mental check. Since you're just looking up their names and pictures, I will give you a boon to that. And it would only be a target of not 9.
And this is just a check, right?
Yeah, it's a check.
It's not letting me add or minus any boons.
Just
It's not.
It's I don't have to press button.
put one on it.
Ooh, critical success. There is somebody that looks like. We're gonna say it's one of the female fighters that looks like you.
We have an in.
Definitely
Ew.
find some clothes to use it if we need it. What else?
What about the band? Do they have a setup crew?
The band is a new crew. If with her 12, I'll say that she successfully looked up the band too. They're just a 3-person band. One plays guitar, one plays drums, and one sings. There's not many photos of them. There's album covers and that type of thing, but
Right.
overall they tend to keep their privacy quiet for now. They're not a known band in the world. They're kind of like
So they
an
probably don't
individual.
have a crew for setup or anything.
Correct. This is the longest part about any heist type game is deciding how you're going to do the heist.
Mm-hmm.
Do the fighters have escorts?
Do the fighters have
External escorts that move with them?
Yes, they have their coaches. They have bodyguards, because a lot of people try to take advantage by hurting them before they get into a fight so they can do a better bet against them. There are yes, they do have extras that do follow them around.
Where are they entering the building? I'm assuming they're not coming through the front door.
They enter through the employee section.
So what would
I'm
you
just
need?
a lowly water boy. Eric, you could be a coach.
Hmm.
What kind of security is there at the employee entrance for the fighters?
Cameras, an infrared camera, and some security guards.
How many security guards? Typically, understand it could be.
Typically 3. One outside, one inside, and one leading towards the kitchen.
Inside, and then there's those stairs. There's the stairs. But that's be how they would send people up. Send the fighters up is through those stairs then?
Yes, they send them up through the stairs. They come in, they go upstairs, and then they immediately go to the fighting. Each fighter gets its own locker room. They usually appear before. They usually arrive before the actual casino opens for the night. It is only open at night, which it's not a 24/7 casino.
And those 26 guards are all there. Yeah, so that's one shift. So there's no, like you said, it's not 24/7. So they're all on at the same time.
Correct. During the day, there are a few guards, less guards, but there is a lot more doors that are locked during.
Right.
How often, if we had to clean up all the security on our way in, how often would somebody come by to see that there's no security there?
There are 2 security rooms, one on the upper floor and one on the bottom floor, which maintain a single security guard who has access to all the cameras.
Okay.
And are all those cameras IR?
Not all of them.
Okay.
But
so they have a blending
they
of
do have
styles.
some. Because, well, we have invisibility in this world, so.
Right.
So if they catch us, we'd have to be able to disable the cameras or somehow fool the cameras into thinking there were still security guards there.
Correct.
There's 2 camera rings, so that doesn't sound like fun. Can we have some basic equipment? I don't know how much.
Absolutely. Whatever you want.
We'll need some kind of way to talk to each other.
Absolutely. You have cell phones or you can have walkie-talkies. It's up to you.
You guys have a preference? I think cell phone, but
I think cell phones.
Cell phone is security blanket, not security blankets, the like the space or emergency blankets, those Mylar blankets. Those are things that I think will help to reflect IR if it's only coming from one direction.
so assuming we could pull this site, then we wouldn't be available to IR.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like if it's an emergency situation, that's something you could throw up and try and get through. If we had time, there are other things. Go ahead, sir.
I do know a hacker who could probably help you with those cameras, but he won't come cheap.
How vital is the Ruby?
Very.
And I think it's going to be very vital that we get in long enough for somebody to not see us on the cameras.
I will give you the hacker's name then. And she gives you a phone number and a name. His name's Dorslin.
I say we give them a call pretty quickly before we leave.
Is there anything else you would need before you leave? If not, you can always call me, and she gives you a cell phone number. and me will be able to get it for you.
Some things that could be kept in a vehicle. Just like worst case scenario, something to blow the door off or something to burn the door off.
You can absolutely have some C4 as the DM. Or thermite, whichever you want.
I was thinking thermite. That's at least not explosive, but it's not as quick.
We'd also like a full set of, 3 security guards or just 1 security guard's uniform, electrified baton, and pistol.
Okay. She can get that for you.
I'm gonna run magic, so I don't think I'm gonna ask for anything else.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else, but I'm sure questions may come up.
No, you can always call me. Me will
This is
help
your
you.
personal number? How urgent is this? It sounds like you're expecting us to do this tonight.
I would like you to do it as soon as possible.
Is there anything we should know about the gem's abilities or anything that's going to activate or change or anything like that if we just change where it's at?
No. None of that should happen, but I will not tell you what the abilities are. I would prefer not to share that information.
Totally understand. I don't want to know all the abilities, but I'd like a kind of possible reassurances that it's not going to give the game away whenever we try and walk out with it.
Blow up as soon as we grab it.
I wouldn't drop it. Let's just put it that way.
Is that drop it at all? So like any concussive force, or is that drop it on bear on bear surface?
I wouldn't jostle it very hard.
Okay.
So a protective bag to be able to put it in.
That can be done.
Something that can also be hidden in a pocket, or as far as like when we're going in, not falling out.
I can give you something small enough for that. It will be magic, but it should do the job.
Okay.
That's all I can think of.
Excellent. In that case, I hope to hear from you soon. I do have other appointments. Thank you.
Thank you.
You guys have all worked with each other at least once in this world, just so you know.
Okay.
So it's not like you guys are 3 strangers. You don't typically work together, but you have worked together in the past. You guys go out the door. You get out of the big wooden doors, and it's like a cool AC hit you in the face as, like, you know, going from a hot Georgia summer and walking into a store's AC. So that's what it feels like.
Wait,
No
repeat
more.
You want me to repeat that?
Yeah. My
Okay.
glitch.
So it's like you're in like a Georgia southern humid heat, and you take a step inside like a convenience store or something, and the nice cool air hits you on your face.
Okay.
Out of the humidity. That's nice.
Essentially, yeah, you went from a place that had like 100% humidity to like 20% humidity.
Agreed.
You
Alright,
guys give a
so
call to the hacker.
The hacker, Dorcelin.
Dorsling. Who's giving him a call?
I can give him a
I'll
call.
call him, but
There you go. Karen calls.
if you guys don't mind, I'll put it on speakerphone.
You hear a shuffle, a ring, and then you hear a click, and then you hear a shuffle like somebody's shuffling papers looking for their cell phone. And then he grabs it and he says, who is this and how can I help you?
Hi, Dorcelin. My name is Kaya, and I've been given your name as a person who might be interested and able to help us out on
And you
behalf
hear
of the
some
summer court.
clicking and clacking on a keyboard while you're talking. He says, oh, okay. I see. You really should get that parking ticket taken care of, though.
It was 6 months ago, and it was not my fault. But I will.
So the Summer Queen gave you my number. Must be dire if she gave you my number.
She seemed to think that what we were going after was very important, and that you would be somebody who would be able to help. We're looking at getting past some heavy duty, high tech security at casino cameras, infrared
Oh,
cameras.
Victoria's. Yeah, it can be done. As you are talking to him, you hear a bleep on your phone, and it gives you a small address, and then actually attaches it to your Maps software, and says, bring 2 dozen Mountain Dew drinks to this address.
Should we bring the Baja Blast?
Would be preferred.
Okay. Can you come with us, or are you working remote?
I will work remote. No need to put myself in danger.
I don't have a problem with that.
Can you help with vault access while you're doing this?
I can help with a lot.
Awesome.
Good.
We also want to see about getting like an employee key card or access code. I know we've
You
got
won't
a
need a
basic
key card.
access code. What's
Doors
that?
will open. No need for key code.
Can we get something that looks like a key card so we can at least make it look like we're opening the door, not just the door magically opening?
Or, if you want. Don't know why you need it.
Luck.
Don't get him
It's
started on
just
his
an
luck.
NFC card. No hard problem to do. So you guys bring the Mountain Dew to the location?
Some Baja
Absolutely.
Blast and Code
Yeah.
Red.
It is a small little mailbox. And as the address there's no buildings near this. It's just one small little mailbox. And as you get closer, your phone blips, all of your phones blips with a text that says, leave it in the mailbox. And the card is inside.
Reach in and take the card. Thank you.
And
So in the mail,
as you
Mountain Dew's in the box.
put the Mountain Dews in, everybody make me a physical check, perception, to see if you see this.
All right, so how do I do that? Hit check. No being.
Check. Yep.
Okay.
No. Do you have any boon to?
No.
Yeah, no, you don't. Okay.
And then just confirm.
Yeah, unless
Okay. None of you see this. So basically, the Coke, the soda just disappears in front of your eyes. And
Pretty
you
interesting.
get another phone call, and he says, "Okay, when do you want to do this?" And you hear as he's talking.
They're already open. I assume tonight, or are we going?
I think we can do tonight.
What does Eric say?
what?
Yeah, let's go do this tonight. Quicker the better.
Okay. You guys can't see anything because I don't have your characters on there yet. Give me a sec. Are you guys going the back door? How are you guys going in?
Do we need to find the female fighter first, or are we just going to assume that
Good question.
we won't run into my double? Or the person I'm trying to fake?
How are you guys doing that?
What do you think? You guys have a little more experience with the heist type stuff than I do. I'm very much a go in and blow things up kind of guy.
Well, seeing how it's a
That might
fight, I
be
don't
it.
know that we're going to subdue her physically.
We could maybe convince her to stay home. Pay her off.
Yeah.
And not call in sick. I think that might be our best. And then if we need to try and subdue her, but yeah, let's not have a fight before the fight.
Let's start with this. Go ahead, Karen, since it's your plan. Let's give you a mental check for persuasion. You did. I'll give you a boon on it because you said you wanted to bribe her.
And I also get boons for intimidating.
Yep.
Is she a were creature?
She is not a were creature. Uh, 11 will do it. You managed to pay her off. She happened to need money at that moment of time. She owed somebody, a loan shark, some money, and you happened to come in just at the right time to pay her off. She will stay home.
Sweet.
Excellent.
So you guys going in the back door then?
Going in the back door.
All right, Eric.
Back door it is.
And I'm going to ask to borrow her fighting outfit.
Oops, there's no light there. You guys can't see anything because I didn't put a light there. Why can't you see anything? Edge vision. Fine. We'll do it this way. Just get rid of it. So you can see the entire map. All right. So, you guys go, and there is a guard in front of you in the door. You walk up, and they greet you and say, start to say something, and then they look at Karen, and Karen and they go, Kaya, and they go, oh, you've changed your hair.
I like trying something new.
Okay. Go on in. You know where to go.
Will
And
do.
with
Have
that,
a great night.
door will open before just as you get there. Like you go to swipe a card, and it opens a little bit faster than you can swipe the card. And you have access to your character, so you guys should be able to move. Are you guys seeing things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay, so here's how the map works. See these dots here?
Okay.
Don't
Yes.
click on them. By clicking on them, they would go to the different levels. So 2 is the second level, B is basement, VIP is the VIP section, and then there is a lobby one, which will take you back down to this floor. So click on your character and click on it when you want to go up or down. So if you guys are going up to the second floor, you can click on your character and click on the second floor, and that should transport you.
Where should we head first?
Up to the second.
Well, typically the fighters go upstairs to the fighting ring. I don't
Okay.
know if that's where you want to go.
Yes, I think go up to the fighting ring and find the locker room over there.
Right now, there's no crowds in here. There's just security guards, because you guys are here before it opens. So
Oh, that's right.
it's actually a pretty good representation right now. Exactly what you're seeing. Nobody really judges
I think I'm stuck.
or
I'm sorry. I'm stuck on the ground floor.
oh, it didn't. Okay, hold on one sec.
You said just click on the 2, right?
Your character came over. I don't know why you
There
didn't.
it is. Yeah. Okay.
And the fighting ring's down here. So I don't know if you guys are moving around, but
Moving around a little bit, exploring some of the map.
sure, please go ahead. The guards are slightly confused while you're exploring, but they're not really stopping you either. They're kind of used to fighters being weird. Like, there's different reasons why fighters would explore the thing, so they're not really questioning it, but they are looking at you kind of.
Just making sure that nobody put anything where they shouldn't. Everything's on the up and up.
You'll have this room. Well, nobody's been here except us so far, one of the guards says.
Oh,
I'm gonna. Which of the guards spoke to us, right or left?
The one right above you.
Say, hey Steve, how's it going tonight?
My name's Charlie.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know I'm not great with names. How's it going, Charlie?
Honestly, I have an itch that I can't get rid of.
There's a dream
I
guy.
don't know whether to tell you to go see your girlfriend or your doctor.
I think the doctor would help more. But they don't pay us good health insurance.
Oh, I can believe it.
How's Babette? She doing well?
She is. She is. A little bit under the weather earlier this week, but she's feeling better now.
Make me a mental check for lying. You can use your intimidation.
All right.
So
So
you-
the roll was 5. Your current mental is at 7. I'm not sure.
Yep. It's Tien's 8, so I don't know if you want to boost it or not. That will be up to you.
If I boost it, I use one of my mental pools, right?
You use your mental pool to get up to the number you need. Now it's an 8 and you did 5, so that means you'd have to spend 3 to be successful.
Or why not?
As we've been walking around, are there any bartenders at all?
Yeah, there's bartenders and stuff. I didn't put them on the map.
No, that's fine. I was just curious.
I know it says failure, but you did succeed. It is still an alpha of the Foundry system, just so you all know. Yeah, you're successful. So he's like, oh, well, that's not good. Well, good luck in the fight. And he turns around and busies himself with some work. What were you asking, Mike?
No, I was just curious about the bartenders being there and present, and then the fighters' room. I heard you say we'll have this room, but I didn't see anything
Down
up on the
here.
map. So, okay.
That will be your room.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't mean to mess you up.
Ah, doors. Working doors and Foundry.
Better?
Yep. Hey, we got our own bathroom.
Seeing if there's any like water, if there's any beverages in
There's
here.
water, there's beverages, there's a bathroom, there's a shower.
It's fully stocked.
The fully stocked like locker room. They treat their fighters well.
All right.
Med kits. There's a med kit in here.
Hmm.
So, all right.
No.
I guess the question now is: are you waiting for the place to be opened? What is your plan from here?
Yeah, that was gonna be my question. When are we gonna start heading toward the basement?
Not sure that we thought that far ahead.
Yes, exactly. So there is a VIP elevator that we have the code to.
Yes, you do. It's right.
Are the
here.
fighters in general able to take the VIP elevator?
Fighters might be able to. Their coaches and water boys, maybe not.
We can still take the elevators down.
Yeah, you have an elevator here that could go down to the basement. You have stairs that could go down to the basement. The VIP elevator does not go down to the basement.
It just goes down to the ground floor.
Correct. And yes, and the VIP floor.
All right. So
Plan, guys.
we could
Do you want to wait till the place gets full, or do you want to go now?
Well, a recon now would be great. When the place gets full, it helps to add distraction and other problems.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. The guards will be a little preoccupied with there being a ton of other people once it's open. But we're gonna have like a shorter window because of the fight.
Right.
You have like a specific window, or we might get kind of boned on that and have to participate in the fight before we can do what we need to do.
Do anything. Yeah.
But if we go early, guards are going to be paying more attention to us. Like, they're already looking at us weird because we're just walking around in here trying to figure this place out.
through the door.
Hmm.
Well-
Yeah. How long after it opens do the fights start?
Usually they're midway through the night, so there's roughly 3-4 hours before they actually start.
Okay. And are there any fights before this fight?
Oh yeah, there's pre-fights, but they don't really. They're just minor betting fights. They're not. Your fighter would be in the main fight at the end of the night.
The main event.
Decisions. I know they're
And there's
so
no-
problematic for players.
There's no access to the roof from what we've seen, correct?
Nothing that you've seen. No.
Okay.
And that is the reason why you guys were searching around. Couldn't figure out why you guys were searching around.
Yeah.
There you go.
Looking for that ceiling access.
Hmm.
You would probably find it on the VIP section right there.
Yeah.
Ah.
Going into VIP now might be a little bit of a problematicness.
But
Somehow I left my token on another floor.
no, you look like you're on the.
Yeah, my screen is on the ground floor though.
Oh, sorry, Mike. Hold on. It must have happened when I.
Thank you.
Scene, and that will fix that problem.
Well,
I don't know if we have a
definitely-
good reason to go down to the employee lounge.
There is the employee lounge. You are technically employees.
Then let's try going to the employee lounge.
All right. I'm game.
That's ground floor and then one more, right?
Yeah, you got to go down to the basement. Yep.
Since no one's here, I think we should go different place.
Yeah, I can.
I was going to take the steps because can't take any other way.
Employee
We can
lounge is
take like the
basement,
front
correct?
steps.
Say what?
Oh, there's that employee elevator, wasn't there? In the front.
So you guys went down to the basement. Yep.
Yeah. For the employee lounge.
So, Kyla, why don't I put you with them? Hold on one sec. As you guys walk down, you guys are walking into what appears to be an employee lounge area. And as you come down the steps, you distinctly see demons sitting on the couches talking about their day. What they're going to do later, how they're doing it. They're talking about their kids. But they are clearly demons.
Wonderful.
Okay. Walking.
Do we know what kind?
Make me a mental check. You can find out. See if you do.
Can we all check this or?
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yep, they're definitely demons.
All right. So, Kaya, you know that they are fire elemental demons. So they come from the plane of hell. They are in direct opposition of the silver flame. They have been trying to gain stronghold access in this world for quite a while. They have a 150-year war with the Celestials and the Archlings.
And I critically failed, so that means I don't believe that these are demons, but instead meat popsicles or something? Is that what that means?
No, you still think they're demons. You just don't know what kind of demons.
I was hoping for meat popsicles.
You think they might be teddy bear demons.
Damn it. The cuddliest of the demons.
Why don't we head to see if they have?
Oh, I just opened it for you. Getting hit by the wall. There you go.
Such small doorways.
Yeah, I know. It was one problem, but I didn't have time to make an actual map for it. Plus, I made a map. I didn't like it. This one looked better, so I went with it.
I meant more the icon to click on is so small.
My
All right, so in the
icon's a little
lounge, there.
stuck.
Okay, here, I'll move you in.
There we go.
Are you good?
Yep,
In
we're
the
good.
lounge, there are people. There's a couple people playing pool. There's a couple people at the bar talking about what they're doing on the day. They're just kind of relaxing. There is a bartender who quickly guys think you see him with 4 arms, but then it becomes 2 arms. It's like almost like a play on the eyes.
Hmm.
There is a hard security door to the south. That doesn't seem like it's been opened in a while because it's pretty dusty.
Ah. Is that a see-through security door or is it all solid?
Is it? No, it's very much there. You can see it. It's not a secret.
No, no, I mean, is it see-through?
No, it's not see through.
Okay,
It's you can't see through it.
solid. All right.
Solid.
Hmm.
All right.
Well,
So do you guys? I'm wondering if our friend has ability to open all the doors.
You guys can make a quick call.
Yeah.
He's not going to open the door without you guys. Like, unless you guys try to, like, in the camera, try to open it. He's not going to open it.
Let's go ahead, give him a call, see what he can do for us.
I want to go to another room now.
Yeah.
You going there?
How busy is this room?
It's a meeting room. It's pretty empty, actually, at the moment. There's nobody in it. You see a big TV over here. Meeting room.
So turn on the TV.
Okay.
Turn on whatever sports ball thing is happening.
Okay.
You guys want to make a phone call in here?
Yeah.
All right. You make the phone call. That calling already. What can we do?
Just curious about the security door from the lounge into the vault area. Will you be able to open that?
Yes.
And into the vault itself?
Take time, but it will. I can get in.
Can you tell us what's behind the first security door?
Cameras don't show anything.
Okay, what about anything on that side of the map, past the meeting room?
Nothing that we can see.
Is there a ladder on the other side of this room?
There is some. I don't know why this map has random ladders.
Excellent.
I have no idea why. It just has random ladders, and they don't lead anywhere.
Okay.
Because ladders are pretty. I keep getting this thing where my token kind of like gets a after image and I can't really move it. So that's why I'm where I'm at, but I'm with the group.
Try refreshing. Oh, you won't be able to refresh, will you?
No, I won't be able to be refreshed.
Can we
Let me delete
lock
you and
the
add you
doors
here.
so that no one else can come through them?
How's that? Is that better?
It is. I can move for like I might be able to like make one movement. Okay, there we go. It was like it had my token in two places at once. All right, we're good.
Can you lock doors so that they can't come through them?
I can.
So I'm thinking like maybe we go through and get the thing and lock doors behind us and before us, so we get control how many people can come at us at one time. What are you guys thinking?
It will take about 10 minutes to unlock the vault door.
Ooh.
What happens if we just unlocked it now? It unlocked for a while.
I can, but it has a resequencizer that resequences every half an hour or so.
Okay. So we'll try and give you a 10-minute heads up.
Is there any alarm that goes off or indicators
good
that
at
go
my
off
job-
when you open it?
If I'm good at my job, no.
Is there a way to do like either a fire alarm or some kind of other alarm that would draw people
I
out?
can set off an alarm. I can set off a fire alarm, but they are different alarms. One is silent, one is not.
Okay. So the silent one would just get the employees' attention, and the one that is not would get the customers as
I
well?
can tell by the schematics, it goes directly to Victoria's office.
Items that you can see. Are there any indicator lights that say that the vault door is open, regardless of whether an alarm goes off or not?
Not that I see.
Okay. So the real question then is, what's behind the door when we open it? That's what we don't know.
Hopefully not C4, right?
Do we really make something go boom this quickly?
Well, hopefully not. All right. Let's, you guys want to try swinging by the power room? Or at least out into the utility room on our way back?
Let's do this door here to our right. Or left.
Yeah, to the left.
Now we could peek our head in, but I'm not sure what we're going to get out of it.
So I can see that there are things in there, but I don't think my character can see that there are things in there.
It's because you opened the door, I think. That's fine.
Oh, so the door's open. We can see.
Well, you
There are
haven't
things in
opened the
there?
door. You guys clicked the door open. That's why you could see them.
Okay.
Um,
What are they?
they are and this isn't the best picture I could find of them, but it's pretty close. The only difference between this and the image that I want to give you is inside that mouth is a whole bunch of tentacles, not just teeth.
Grody.
So they're dog-like Cthulhu creatures.
Tentacle dogs.
Because
Um,
duality, I tried my hardest not to use any AI in this because I know what you guys stand for, and I agree with you. Don't get me wrong.
Yep.
can we see? Yeah, they won't be able to defend these things, I assume, just by the being wonderful. How long does it appear their tentacles are?
They are very long. They go down to the floor from their mouth, and they are probably the size of a dire wolf.
So these are
So
not
like a
small.
flurkin, but dog and smaller tentacles.
Exactly. But when Disney sues us, I didn't say that.
All right. Any idea if they're like sensitive to anything, allergic to anything, excited to eat
You have
anything?
no idea what these creatures are. You've never seen them
Yeah.
before.
Okay.
Hmm.
Hey, Dorcelin, any idea what these tentacle dog things are?
There is nothing in that room. What are you talking about?
Are there any cameras that show?
I see everything in that room. There are several cameras, and I do not see anything in that room.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
well, you should
wonderful.
know there are tentacle dogs that are invisible to cameras.
They might not be the only things invisible to the cameras.
Yeah.
This guy might
Okay.
be help, but he might also be be a pretty big liability at the same time.
What type of cameras are those in there?
What type of cameras?
Yeah.
They are both infrared and regular cameras.
Okay.
Darkin says. There are 4 infrared cameras and the rest, about 6 regular cameras.
All right. So we'll have to figure out a good time to set off an alarm, dress up in the security guard uniforms, come down here, and
Make
see
it through
about
the
getting
door.
in through the big security door, like the security door over
Mm-hmm.
out of the employees' lounge. So we have to deal with fewer tentacle dogs. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I would say that needs to happen before your fight.
Yeah, preferably. That way there's a good reason. Not that I want to ruin this woman's life, who I convinced just to stay home, but, you know, hopefully she'll have a good story.
All right.
All right, I guess
You guys are returning back to the ring?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just drop you on there.
Do we have a way we want to get down to there, or just the main stairs? Or is it going to be an elevator? What do you guys think?
You have multiple ways, so it's your decision.
Well, I assume guards are going to be help escorting people down. Not through the elevator. Minus VIP probably coming down through the elevator.
I could distract the guards with a fire alarm at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could work.
I can easily set off a fire alarm. That's not a problem.
So, employee stairs, as we will be employees, or
Yeah.
main stairs, as we'll be able to tell the clients that we are employees, get out of our way.
Well, we know we're
As
going
you
to
guys
fight
are
if we
discussing
go.
this, crowds are coming in. People are coming in. You start hearing dice being rolled, cards being played from outside your little locker room.
When is the band due to play?
Probably in about an hour. They play just before the fights start.
Do they play over on this same floor on the dance floor, or where do they play at?
No, they actually play on the first floor, ground floor.
They were the piano and stuff, is that?
Correct.
All
Just
right.
give me the clue when you want to go, and I will do it.
Partway through a fight.
Yep.
Okay. So you guys wait an hour. Band starts playing. Music. You can start hearing music coming up from the stairwells. And then an announcer comes on. And in this for welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first fight of the night. We have Dominic and Daryl in this corner, and they're going to duke it out. And about round 2, you start hearing a fire alarm going up.
All right.
So, change into guard.
Yep.
And then the stealthiest way possible, coming out of our room to kind of blend in with the crowd to move towards the step. As far as
Give me a
the
physical check, people. Physical check for stealth.
Yeah. It's all of us,
So
right?
if you have us, yeah, all of you, because you're all trying to sneak in and stealth your way through the crowd. What is with the critical failures for you, Eric? That's like the third one tonight.
Foundry doesn't like me tonight.
So we have 2 successes, but then as you guys were going, Eric trips over his own feet because he forgets to tie his shoelace, and attention is brought towards you guys. But you guys were successful enough that nobody really noticed per se. They just saw a guard trip and fall, and he tied his shoe and got up, and you guys managed to get into the crowd.
just kind of continue making our way over towards the steps.
If you guys are just going down to the basement, I'll just move you down to the basement. It'll be quicker.
Okay.
Because nothing's really going to happen between now and the basement. And you guys are going through the stairs, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Then I will place you there. And with the alarm, the demons in this room are a little bit more on edge. As you come down the stairs, you come silently, so they didn't see you yet. But they are definitely not sitting around and chatting anymore. They are actively standing and looking for an issue.
Have we passed by people leaving, like other employees leaving?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So you're
Right.
coming down to check the employee lounge to make sure that employees are moving out.
Yep.
That's what you're saying to them?
We just don't say anything. Are you guys? When will you guys be leaving?
We don't leave. And exactly who are you?
Charlie told us to come down to make sure that all the employees were out of the lounge area. If you guys, you tell me you're not part of those employees, then I'll let you take it up with him. But we got to go check for everybody else. I'll keep
Do
walking.
you really have to check?
That's
And
what he
with that,
said. I'm
roll
walking.
me a mental check because you are lying. So, well, sort of lying.
Yeah. Do I get to add the intimidating boon?
Yeah, because you're intimidating them. You're using Charlie's name as an intimidation. I know. All we've had is skill checks, but we will get to the combat.
I'm
I
feeling the
assume it
need
will
to.
happen at some time.
I feel like I might need to fricassee some demons here in a minute.
All right, we'll see what happens. Nothing good, I assume.
Yeah, 6 is not enough. They and with that they will start reaching out for you guys and we will go into combat. Leader. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. All right. So the way initiative works in this is it's a card system. It's basically 1 through 13. And all of the enemies go on the same time. Which they managed to get higher than all of you.
Did you take quick into account?
No, you have quick, right?
Yep.
So
And always on alert.
So you get another. Okay. You managed. So Mike will go, Karen, and then the guards, and then Eric.
Okay.
All right. So, going back to Mike. What are you doing, Mike? They're definitely reacting. They did not believe Kaya's lie.
Did we make it through the door first?
You two did. Eric did not.
All right. I am going to continue stealthily moving down the hallway.
Okay. You can move. Your movement is 6.
6.
So you could actually move all the way down to the end if you wanted to. Excellent.
As I peek through this door,
mm-hmm.
Is there anybody still in here?
There is nobody still in there. They all took the elevator up.
All right. Then I will call Dorslin in time to start.
Okay. That will be your action then. Kaya or Karen, what are you doing?
I'm going to wait here next to the door for Eric to get through the door and then hold it closed so hopefully they can't follow us.
Excellent. So you're holding your action to get Eric through the door.
Yes.
Oh, no, wrong way. All right. The guard one is going to shoot a fire blast at Karen. Oh, no, that that one's gonna step up and take a swing at you with its claws, Eric.
Okay.
Don't die.
It completely fails. Not a 1, but it's pretty bad. So you manage to dodge out of the way as its claw swipes over your head. It actually has 2 attacks. So it will try doing that claw attack again, and that time it will hit. Got an 11. Now your target number as a character is 9.
Okay.
So it will hit you, and it will do. That's only a D4 plus 3 damage. That will be 6 points of physical damage.
Okay, so how do I record that in this game?
You have three points of defense, so you're only taking 3 points because that's a damage reduction. So you're only taking 3 points. So on the left-hand side, you can mark that as 2.
Mark that as
on
2.
your physical.
Where? On the physical track?
On the physical track, yep.
So I've taken 3 points, so I have 2 left.
You have 2 left, yep.
Okay.
The next one is going to actually shoot a fire blast at Karen. But she's covered by the door, so it's gonna fail. Because it's a Bane. Could have been really bad. And the other one will also take a fire blast because it doesn't want you escaping. But you're covered by the door, so it will critically fumble.
Oh,
Hitting...
Injures the guy trying to swipe Eric.
Exactly, hitting the guy trying to swipe Eric. So that will come down. Oh.
What's that door made out of?
All right. That door?
Mm-hmm.
What do you want it made out of?
Metal-ish of some kind?
Sure. It can be metal.
Okay.
Stainless steel.
big old security door.
Yeah.
Your turn, Eric.
All right, so I'll go through the door. And I know this is going to sound like a pretty dumb idea because it probably is a terrible idea. I want to magic that door shut.
Okay.
Like, since it's metal, and you're like, it could be metal, I'm thinking some severe heat to kind of melt it into place.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me a elemental cast, because you're an elemental.
Okay, so how do I do that?
You're going to go to your arcane, because it's arcane, and just hit the cast button.
Okay. Bane
you
boon.
do get a boon.
Okay.
You have a boon, because you have that as a thing. And
it's
your
not doing anything when I
going...
click boon.
Yeah, I had to actually write in the number 1.
Okay.
Yeah, try writing in the number 1.
That worked. Go ahead, roll, and then confirm, correct?
Yes. Okay.
Foundry
so
don't
you
like
got a
me today.
4. Now you do have points. You do have 10 points in arcane.
Yes.
You're more than. You only need an 8, so you could boost that up by 4.
And then I would take that to a 6, correct?
Correct.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
I want to spend points
You
and
have
stuff.
sealed that door.
Yay.
You take your hands and you just work your hands around it, and it just seals it nice and tight.
I'm helping.
And you hear the demon slam on the door with its fists, but it's gonna take a while to get through. That was a quick combat.
Well, it's not over yet. We got to go through them still.
Yeah, I'm guessing it's not over.
Running away works great until it doesn't.
That's true.
Just combat delayed.
All right. All right. You guys have free access now, not in combat mode. So go ahead, do what you want to do. He answers, and you tell him to start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. He will start. First thing he will do is open this door for you. That is unlocked, and he will start working on the he will start working on the door. Each tick is a
Well,
minute.
how? We assume they know we're here, right?
I
We
would
don't. We
assume.
have no idea.
Yeah. I mean,
I
I'd
mean,
assume
we
something.
melted a door.
And the demons are already coming.
The 3 demons know you're here.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily
That's a
know
good
if
point.
the
Yeah,
facility
okay.
knows you're here yet.
Well, let's see what's behind door number 1.
Is there a way that we can seal this door too?
Pool table.
Okay.
Yeah. Pool table that.
Slide the pool table in front of it. That'll at least stop people from coming
Who
in.
wants to push the pool table? I need a strength
I
check.
will.
Yeah.
Let's
Not
say,
me.
can I help?
She probably doesn't need it because she is a werebear, so she gets a boon to strength checks. So physical check, strength.
That'd be good at something.
And remember, my were creatures, you could always change too. 9. 9 will easily push this thing up against it and flip
9.
it over.
The answer is no.
God, I
Alright,
gotta
is
fix
there-
this system. It's playable, but man, there are a lot of bugs.
And then, how about this door over here? Is there anything in the kitchen area that we can like jam through a handle?
You hear Daron say, "I can lock it," and he locks it for you.
Doors, but yes.
Dorkan, yeah.
Your
Sorry.
pal.
All right. So now that we have that addressed, the elevator needs to be stopped.
How
The elevator brought to this level and waiting for us whenever we want it.
I can't do the elevator and the vault at the same time.
Vault first. All right.
So we see what's behind this door. Wait until the vault's open.
I think we need to go now.
All right. I'll open this door.
Do you want me to go first? Or are
There
you going
is
first?
a void dog there, void walker there, which will start a combat because
Hey, buddy.
it's kind of ready for you.
Hey, look at that.
Damn, void walker goes first. It will take a step. Oh, not everyone. It will take a step forward, and it will try to grapple with Kaya.
So this is highest initiative. Or I'm sorry, lowest number is highest initiative.
Number. Yep.
Okay.
So
It's going to reach out with
physical
its
check?
tentacles, and it's going to spend pool points because it has some to actually hit you with a 9. And
Is the grapple? Do I roll 2? I'm sorry.
Yes, you have to do a strength check. TN9, not to be grappled. But the tentacles do some damage to you too. You take 6 points of physical damage, but you do get out of the tentacles' way. You manage to rip them off before it really gets a hold of you.
So 6 damage. If my defense is 4, then I take 2.
Take 2. Yep. Eric, what are you doing?
I'm gonna try and I guess I'm gonna try and lightning bolt that void walker from here if I can.
You absolutely can. Go ahead and roll me a. Do you want to use? Do you want to use your wand? Because that might be.
I want to use the wand.
Okay.
What do I do?
Just click on the wand icon next to the wooden wand.
So description, features, fighting stance, items.
It's under items.
Okay. Just click
Yeah.
on the wand icon.
Yep. And then that should roll it. Foundry is not liking you.
It is not liking me tonight. What did I
need
do to you?
roll- I need you to roll me a percentile, please.
Yes.
You can do that with the dice tray at the bottom. 89. You go to use your wand, and as you go to use it, the energy you send through it breaks it apart in your hand.
Yay, no more wand. Wand go bye-bye.
Good news is it's in a backlash and kill you. So
Silver linings.
all right, so that's Eric's turn unless you want to move.
No, I'm
or
gonna
do
stay
a bonus
put.
action. Quick action.
I think at this point it might be safer if I just don't move.
Karen, what do you want to do?
I think
You have you have your melee, your heavy melee blunt weapon.
yeah. I'm wondering if it'd be better to just hit on it, like pound it to death, or attempt to distract it so everybody else gets an advantage next time they attack. But probably just hit it. So I will do that.
Okay.
And for attacking, I hit the.
You hit the sword with the pistol.
Yeah. And do I have?
You have a boon.
I don't have any extra veins or boons or anything.
No, it should just come with it. It should automatically calculate your boon. Should. But it is still very much alpha system.
We probably need to add those pistols to us from the guard outfits, don't we?
Yeah, I can add them.
That and the baton.
I spent 2 of my physical pool to get a 9. I don't know if that hits or not.
That will hit. That will hit him. So go ahead and roll the damage button.
By the way, I can't roll damage rolls, even on Foundry.
5 points of damage. Brain, got to do math. I'm tired, and math is not fun for me. Okay. All right. So you managed to slug him with your melee blunt weapon. And you now have a pistol too. I've added that to your thing. Mike, you have a pistol. Eric, you have a pistol.
Oh, I don't.
Yeah, you do, because you guys got them from the guards.
Oh, that's
uniforms.
right.
For the guard outfits.
That's right. Okay, so that means I can do the imbue ammunition thing.
Yes. Mike, your turn.
All right. Do we have the stun baton as well?
Yeah, you have a stun baton. I can give it to you.
I think that's probably what I'm going to use. I assume that falls down in light.
It's yes, it is a light weapon. Yeah.
So, is that a boon for the thief? I'm trying to remember whether it was a boon for the dagger specifically or a boon for a light weapon.
Boon for the dagger specifically.
Okay.
No, it's boon for light weapons. You have a boon on that.
Okay.
I fixed your character sheet. It should be all set. If you just roll it now, you should be.
Refresh it.
They aren't showing up on my character sheet yet, and I don't
Yeah.
know.
Try closing your character sheet and reopening it. It should work.
Still no.
Yeah, same problem.
All right, just roll me a d12 then. 2d12.
I was saying negative. I don't have a pistol on there either.
Mm.
Those would be
Check
weapons,
back up. There it is. 2d12.
single action, light range.
Yeah, try it this way.
Oh, should have moved myself into the other range. So that was the 2d12 roll.
Yeah, 2d12. You take the highest, which is a 9. That will hit him.
And what's the damage for the baton?
Damage is 1d6. Eric, I just added an automatic light ranged weapon. Did that show up on your character sheet?
Negative.
Okay. That's what you get for bugs. That is arcane damage. He takes extra points from arcane damage, so that would be a 4 points of damage instead of 2.
And from what I see, is he like can the door still close, or is it being blocked right now by him or by KO?
Closed. Door can still close, but you're gonna have to have your hacker lock it for you.
Okay, but it's a sliding door then.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not worried about trying to get it locked. Just trying to see if it'll. We'll see how this next round goes.
Beginning of the round, why is this not drawing? Mike, you go first.
All right.
I'm not getting luck with you today, Eric.
I'm not getting luck anything with me today. I'm wondering what I did to anger the dice gods.
How does this look? Is it backing
It
off?
looks pretty good. It's not hurt that bad yet.
Question about one of my feats.
Yes.
The military expert says I can use a mental pool point to get an advantage on an enemy. Is that I can do that unlimited times as long as I have anything in my mental pool?
Correct.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's use this stun gun again. Or the stun baton, excuse me.
Yeah, that's critical. So roll me 2d6. All right, 10 points of damage. It's looking hurt now. Its turn. It's not liking you, Mike, so it's gonna shoot a mental blast at you. It will use 1 power point. You take 5 points of mental damage.
5, and I have a defense of 2, so I take 3.
Correct.
Oh, sorry, I hit enter.
Nope, that's fine.
That is
Kaya,
a jet.
Karen.
The commanding voice, I don't think ever made it onto my.
Okay, let me give it to you. Hold on 1 sec. If I can. Class abilities. Soldier. Commanding. Did it show up?
No.
Go to your. It's basically as an action boost an ally's next attack with mental damage of 1d6 when you use your commanding voice to give a direction. So if you want to use it, it's just an action that you say you do.
Okay. Um, and it doesn't cost anything? Is that right?
It's
That was good.
it's a class ability. It doesn't cost anything.
All right. It's for mental defense to allies. Or no?
No, it gives extra mental damage to their next attack.
Ah. Okay. I'm
So
gonna.
if Mike hit it with the stun gun again, he'd roll 1d6 plus 1d6.
I'm going to tell Eric, who's going to do amazing on his next attack. I can feel it. The dice gods have now forgiven you. You've paid your dues. Hit him hard.
We
Your
shall
turn, Eric.
see. All right. What do you want me to do for this? Should I
What do
do?
you want to cast the spell?
Yeah.
What do you want to do for it?
Let's go for.
How are you going to cast it? What are you casting? Are you doing another lightning bolt? Are you going
Yeah.
to do something unique?
I was gonna try to like get the air around it to like superheat and kind of just explode around it.
Okay. I'll let you do that. It's going to be a TN 10 because it's a difficult task.
Okay. No
You
bane.
do
No.
get a boon.
Oh, I get a boon.
Yeah,
Hey,
because you're casting.
let me click the button there again. Okay. I'm gonna hit the roll, and I'm going to confirm.
10.
Hey,
You were successful.
I was
Go
successful.
ahead and roll me your power die. Your power die plus an extra d6.
That's a 1 and a 4.
5 points of damage. How exactly does this explode this creature?
So it's really the air just starts shimmering around it, and then it just to the point where it's superheated and just causes a explosion of fire all the way around the creature itself. Not like anywhere else, but just like the layer of air right around that creature.
You literally smell the fur on this thing sizzle off its body as you have a dead, crisp, dog-like creature in your way and in the doorway.
Crispy.
And that will be the end of that combat. So that was 3 rounds, and I haven't been clicking the thing. Sorry.
Is the creature physically blocking the door from opening and closing and us getting through?
You could get through it, but it's gonna be like it's kind of like climbing over it because it is a big dog.
So an acrobatics check?
No, you can get through it.
Oh, okay.
It's a big dog. I just wanted to aware that like I'm not making you do an acrobatics check for that.
I think we should pull it out if we can.
Eric.
Yep.
Yes.
You hear a ding.
A ding.
Yeah, a ding. As you look back and you see the elevator is powering, going up.
Oh. That's not good. Things are going to come down through the elevator.
Did you say that out loud?
Yes.
I pull out a hand grenade.
Okay.
Drive it like you broke it.
Do you want to do it now and see if you can destroy the elevator from functioning? Or do you want to wait until the doors open?
I think we wait until the doors open. We're kind of
I think I wait for the doors to open and then I acrobat my ass away from the doors.
Okay.
However far that will.
I'm gonna. All right, you guys take care of the elevator. I'm gonna come into this room. Can I move the dead dog in front of the other door?
This door? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can do that. It's not even that hard. You can easily do that.
And can this door lock? Like this one right here?
Yeah, it's already locked.
Okay.
All right, and that will give 2 more, and then suddenly the door opens, and no, stupid.
Obviously, he was going up.
Was as the doors open, you see a big demon, bigger than the two that you saw before, start to open up. Go ahead and roll me a physical check to see how well you throw it in there.
Check.
Yep.
Does this count as light?
It does. Your grenade does not have a boon with it. It is a medium.
Okay. So just a roll.
You need at least a 9.
I used 4.
You throw it in. The doors open. It lands at the creature's feet. Go ahead and roll me 3d8. Because it's kind of contained in an elevator. It's going to hurt more than normal. Literally, the doors open. It explodes. He gets pushed back. The doors slowly close as the smoke comes out from the doorway. And it goes back up. And you got 4 minutes before that vault is opened. Anything else you want to do with those 4 minutes?
Take out. You said the elevator's going back up, right? Can we open this up and can we see anything to disable the elevator from where we're at?
You're gonna have to make me a strength check to open that elevator doors because they don't open easy.
I have a crowbar.
You sure do. I'll give you a boon to that roll.
Is now when we want to try and kill the power to everything?
That might actually be a good idea.
Oh, it rolled double 3s.
You just can't get it open even with the crowbar.
Okay.
You guys want to kill the power? It will add, if you have the hacker do it, it will add another 3 minutes to the timer.
No, let's not do
But
that.
we don't have any way to see, and I don't know if this has any emergency lighting in it.
Yeah, I've got NVGs, but that'd be good for me, but no one else.
Kaya, you start hearing a bang on the door that you put the monster in front of.
Oh, hey guys, the neighbors are coming to check on us.
The B-52s went in.
And you down to 3 minutes. Anything else you want to do in those 3 minutes?
I can't think of anything.
Yeah.
Trying to and it's everything is scary.
Hurry up.
2 minutes, and then you hear a ding as the elevator starts coming down again.
I have one more grenade.
Well, what's coming down this elevator shaft? Like, we blew up the elevator car, right?
Yeah.
So how many cars are going to come down this thing?
Just one.
I was going to say, I don't think we actually disabled it, though. I think we just blew it up inside. I don't know.
It did move back up, so it wasn't technically disabled.
Okay.
Fully disabled.
All right.
Let's
Number 2.
Let's go boom again.
With that,
And this time, I think I want to put it, low again.
I will.
Hey,
You want to what?
When putting the grenade in, I think it's going to be low. Right,
And
instead of like just trying to talk. Yeah.
To show some versatility to this group. You throw the grenade, Eric. You accelerate the heat temperature of that grenade and make it go boom bigger.
Okay, let's do that.
Ah.
I didn't even think of
So
that.
go ahead and roll your physical check to throw it in with a boom, and go ahead and roll me your casting to make it go boom.
What is the target number for this?
Is it too
Make
late
sure
to
you
tell
do
them
a
to?
boon, Eric, because you always have boon with your casting.
Okay, always have boon when casting.
Yeah.
Is it too late to do that? Tell them to do a great job, and give them
No,
hell?
I'll give you.
And then they get
I'll
to
give
add
them
the
that.
D6 for mental damage.
Yeah.
There you go, with boon.
Boom! Success. How is your throw?
5. I'm unsure.
8 will succeed.
Okay.
Only because the demon is a little shaken from the first time. So you throw it in there. Eric, go ahead and roll me 2d12.
2d12. All right.
Oh, plus a d6.
2d12 coming up. I'm just going to use that to roll that. A 9 and a 2.
And roll me a d6.
And a 5.
And Mike, go ahead and roll me another d6 for the actual grenade.
Just a D6 this time, not the 3D8?
Just the d6.
There we go. How do I uncheck? Hopefully I fixed that.
Boom. You guys literally get kind of thrown back from the rush of the energy. It completely destroys that elevator. That elevator is not going up or down anytime soon.
Good job.
With that, you hear your hacker. I've already forgotten his name because I do that. Dursel. Okay, doors open.
Thank God.
Great.
Thank Dorslin.
And with
I go in.
you stepping, it's right there. You can see it. It's on a pedestal. It's under glass.
Okay. Is the glass like Dorsalin? Is the glass
Unsure.
okay? Look around to see if there's an easy latch.
Yeah, you see an easy latch.
All right, I will unlatch it and open it up.
It swings open. You get a smell of sulfur in your face.
Great. I will pick up the sulfurous duck egg rib moving thing.
The bag. Put it in the bag.
Yes, and put it in the bag.
And with that, another alarm goes off.
Not surprising.
I'm
All right,
working
how are we
Give me a sec. And Dorsal, and about like a minute later, you hear the alarm goes off. Sorry, it was a back door. I didn't see it.
Okay.
Well, we need a back door. We can go through the meeting room, through where all that stuff is at, and out to the stairs. But there's a whole bunch of, or there was a whole bunch of stuff out there previously.
I think that's about the only way to get out of here. What? There's the elevator that's toast, and then there's the stairs. So let's go. Meeting room sounds just as likely as the other way because we can't see through doorways. We completely destroyed the hallway doorway. We don't want to try and get through that. So through the meeting room.
Can we look through, up, through the elevator?
Oh yeah, you can see.
Usually there's an access ladder.
Yeah, there's an access ladder. You could easily climb up that way.
Okay.
We want to climb?
Let's take the climb.
We can try. I don't know if it's going to be any better.
I'm open to it. Why not?
Roll me a physical check to climb up there. It's easy. It's only a 7.
Do I get a bonus for physical?
You do, yeah.
Can I do it acrobatics?
Sure. I will give you that boon.
I'm not
Eric, are
gonna do
you
anything
okay
special.
climbing these ladders, I hope?
I'm just gonna regular climb it. Just a regular
Wow.
old physical roll.
It's a lot of dice to get that low.
Yeah, it's a regular physical roll, yeah.
Yeah,
Unless
you're
you
right.
want to do something magical to get up there.
Ooh. I'm gonna levitate myself up. A little bit of elemental
Okay.
air, push myself.
Roll me that cast. 7. You made it.
Nice.
So Soren, you're the only one that didn't make it.
My lucky hath runneth.
You're going to take, as you climb up, you make it almost all the way, and then you take only 1 point of damage as you fall down, physical damage.
That puts my
Which I don't
physical
think is
pool.
anything for you, right?
Oh, the defense is 2.
Yep. So you don't take anything. But you can try again.
We're going to try it again.
Everybody
Even
else,
with
which you guys can get off on whichever floor you want. Are you going on the ground floor?
Yes,
Or the
because
second
we want
floor?
to exit.
I think ground
Critical
floor we'll have to deal with
success.
all the guards.
Yeah, but it exits right next to the front.
Rooftop.
does.
And we could. No, I don't trust my rolls.
You could magic our ass out of here.
Yeah, be like, all right, everybody jump. I'll make a magic air cushion so you fall and land on that. And everything will be good. And I can just see it now. The first person jumps and just.
Splat.
Yeah.
They're now.
Well, that didn't go according. And they're the ones that have the thing. So, boom.
I mean, are there any? There's not windows on the second floor or anything, right? Or even on the ground floor.
Not that you saw.
Nope.
Okay. At casino, you typically don't have windows because you want people to stay in there as long as possible.
Yeah.
Uh,
Like the Lotus Eaters play. I think ground floor is probably going to be the best bet for a quick exit. But I agree. I think it's going to be guards.
yeah, I think that's the best way to getting out fast. Because assuming
Ground floor?
Veronica or whatever V name is around, we really, really don't want to run into her.
Yeah.
All right,
So
Kayla,
quicker
you're
is
going
better.
to be the first one because you successful, and then Eric will be the third, and Mike, you will be the last one. And you guys will run into a group of enemies right there.
Awesome.
And guard will go first. This guard will go first. What is this guard? He will strike out at you, Kayla, because you were the first one up with his baton. Good news is they don't actually get any power points and they don't have any boons because they're just peons. So he misses. Eric,
Okay.
you get up there and you have a whole bunch of these people right in front of you.
Mm-hmm. I am going to try and knock them all over with a sweeping gust of wind.
Sounds good. Since you're aiming for all of them, it will cost you 2 extra power points.
It's okay.
Oh, wait. Did you take the feat for... Nope, you have double the fun. You're fine.
Okay. I want to say I have double the
I'm gonna
fun,
roll.
so cast an additional spell target without spending additional power points. Okay, so
Yeah.
cast.
Yeah.
I
Go ahead.
always have a boon, and I'm going to cast that
Yep.
roll, and I'm going to hit the confirm, and
9?
9.
9 will do it for the grunts. If you want, you can spend 2 points and get the demon too.
What do you think, guys? Should I get the demon too?
Trying to hurry out.
If we're just going to run past them, absolutely.
All right, so I'm
Let's
going to
do it.
knock those 2 points down. Knock me down to 3 out of 10. Demon's knocked down 2.
They are all prone then.
I'm
And
making up for my
knockdown.
bad rolls.
You are.
That's why we bring.
All right. You still have movement that you can do. Do you want to move out of the way?
Yeah, I'm going to get out of their way.
You gonna run out the door?
I'm going to run out the door. Good luck, everybody. Who's not me.
Deuces. Imitate your best, Sir Robin.
Okay. Everyone else make me a physical check with a boon to see how fast you can get out before these guys get out. Actually, yeah. Just go ahead and make me a physical check to see if you guys can get out before they get out.
Do I have 2 boons or 1?
You'll have 2. Excellent. You both get out, and that is the action. You guys successfully robbed the dragon egg for the Summer Queen.
Yay!
Yay!
That worked.
We didn't
Oh,
drop
the
it.
elevator's closed.
I was getting really dejected by my dice there for a little bit. I'm like, these things hate
Sorry.
me. Oh, it had nothing to do with you. The story was great. The setup's awesome. It's just, it's like, my God, can I please roll a good number? Thank you.
I know.
What did I
You weren't
do to the
rolling at
dice
all.
gods?
You were rolling horrible tonight. You had boons and everything, and you were
Yeah.
getting ones. And
Dude, that's just that's dice life. You know, some days it goes good, some days it goes bad.
some days. So that's Ironbound. It doesn't get any more complicated than that. In fact, that's actually more complicated than most scenarios because of the heist just makes it more complicated.
I like the magic system. I like open magic. That was really neat, being able just to do whatever I wanted whenever I wanted. You know, it's not like I had to worry about having spell name X or Y. It's just, all right, how am I going to do that? So,
Right.
I like that.
That's why I did it. I liked it too when I played it with Easy D6. I was like, ooh, open magic? You mean I can do anything I want?
Yeah.
So,
Quite awesome.
yeah.
I like the resource pools. Right, for the physical, mental, arcane, really
You
makes you
guys
decide
avoided a lot
how
of
much do I want
danger.
that.
To be honest, you avoided a whole bunch of danger.
Over prepare and, you know,
You guys were very smart about how you handled it. So,
Yeah, I had a lot of fun using the different persuasive stuff because not every system is good at being able to do any kind of social interactions. And that was fun.
Actually, that was the most social interactions I've ever had in a game, so I was kind of glad to test it.
nice. Well, next week, we always do a follow-up where we review the system, not the game scenario, not any of that stuff, just like the system, the nuts and bolts, how everything rolls and, you know, what the results, how that all comes out. So everybody's definitely welcome to come back next week, same time, and just we'll chat about the system, the good, the bad, the ugly.
Would love to.
Awesome.
I have another one shot though I have to do for another YouTube channel. I didn't know you guys were planning that, or I would have pushed it
Yes. We always do the follow up.
Um,
We could record it another day, like record it a
Okay.
day early. We can chat offline about that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, everybody's welcome back for it. Mike, Karen, Dave, everybody.
Just let us know what time.
Yep. Same time, 6:30 Pacific time. But yeah, we'll get me and Dave will talk in the background, figure out what day works best, and we'll get that all handled out.
Okay. Sounds great. Thank
Awesome.
you for
Yep.
having us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for everybody who's still watching, if you indeed are, and we will catch you next time.